John T's Barbecue, conveniently located on the square in Winchester, full-service dining with a relaxed hometown atmosphere. Try some delicious items at reasonable prices. Fresh smoked meats including pulled pork, chicken, beef brisket, baby back ribs, and bacon. Other specialties include grilled burgers, fried catfish, smoking nachos, and stuffed Tennessee taters. Open Thursdays and Fridays 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 to 9 p.m. Saturdays 11 to 9 and Sundays 11 to 3. John T's, not your typical barbecue joint. Hammers, your hometown department store. Unbeatable prices and new stock is always being added. They've got a great selection of fall and winter fashions for the cold months ahead, hunting gear for all the sportsmen, scrubs, work clothes, fabrics, tools, and even great gift ideas like toys and jewelry. Conveniently located on the boulevard in Winchester, Hammers has something for everyone. Come in today and enjoy service with a smile.
Our culture embedded in work, play, education, that's what a three-star community is. And with us now are Dave Van Buskirk, President of the Franklin County Chamber of Commerce. Welcome, Dave.
Thank you, bud.
Roger Guest Insurance Company. You're an executive in the chamber.
Yes,
And Mr. Rick Taylor from Shaw Industries. Welcome to all of you. You announced, Dave, at the county commission meeting last Monday that we had won it, and you had your wife hold the
I did.
the three-star thing up there.
I actually left it in the trunk, and
you've
and
got
my
it
wife
here.
came out, and I have it here.
Well, why don't you hold it up and let the folks see what that is. This is the plaque of it, but what
Yes.
does it mean?
Actually, just a second on that, Judy Taylor and I, Judy's the executive director of the chamber. She and I went to the governor's conference last week, and we got the award presented by the governor. So it was a real special day for us.
So Franklin County has earned it several times in its recent
We have,
history.
yes.
And we do so because we do have certain community values here. Would you tell us what some of those
Well,
are?
I think the thing that I take away from it is that if you look at the downtown Winchester area, all those grants that we received would not have been possible without being a three-star community. So Judy spends just countless hours on all the administrative of making sure we are within the realm of receiving the grants and the awards from Three Star. So it's quite a big job to do the administrative work, and it allows the community to benefit from the work that she does through the grants and things that we can receive.
Okay, and as chamber members, Roger and Rick, both of you, how does this play in your way of thinking in terms of being a three-star community?
Well, anytime the county is a three-star member, then it enhances everything that goes on in the county. And as Dave said, with the grants, to make the square better in Winchester, plus it also helps with different industries in the county. It highlights our county. It lets the state know that we're a team player with what goes on in Tennessee.
And Rick?
Well, it's supportive of industry and very industry friendly. Good ear to hear what the industry needs are and work toward achieving those needs.
Right. And it's we talk about industry and we know how vital that is to our workforce here in Franklin County. But there are other elements of a three-star program involving our schools.
Yes, education is a big one. The chamber 2 years ago decided we got a grant, which is a $10,000 grant. We decided to use that in what we call CurriQuest. We were the first in Tennessee, I believe, that did this program. And what we did is we got all of the 8th graders at that time, there were almost 500 in one facility. That was the first time ever in Franklin County. From the different schools, we all met, and we invited the industry in to show the students what kind of careers that are possible in Franklin County. And we had them split up into various groups throughout the day. They each got to choose 3 different industries that they thought they would be interested in. And we had guys like Rick and Roger and other people in the community that would talk to the students about what they could possibly do with their lives and what kind of education that would be required to get into these industries. And then we had a group meeting of all the different industries to talk to the kids, and we gave them a portfolio so they could keep all their accolades throughout their high school career and have it all in one portfolio so they could show that as they started to enter for college and apply to college. And it was it was a great success.
So that $10,000 came to us outside of Franklin County taxpayers.
That's
Exactly.
right. Absolutely did.
So the three-star program is actually infusing a little revenue into our county.
It did.
And especially into our schools, which I think is quite critical. What about health availability, and also maybe we can touch on culture? I know that's a part of the three-star program.
Well, the three-star, there's like 5 different areas that they monitor in the counties, and basically, of course, jobs and economic development, and physical strength, and efficient government, public safety, education, and workforce development, and then health and welfare. And so they monitor, and they also do a scorecard for each county based on, different criteria on that as far as that goes. And you could even know the obesity rate in the county if you want to know that, want to know that, or the actual adult smokers in the county. So it's just it monitors each county, and basically kind of gives us a scorecard to see how we're doing and how we're doing with other counties that are in our area.
So that helps us to fine-tune programs within our community, within our municipalities and other people.
Exactly. Well, industry, when they look for areas, they look for certain things like that, as far as the health of the county and not only just economic health, but the physical health of the county, so.
Well, I think that's a big one, Roger. When we have industry that's looking at the various counties, they look at things like the education rate, how we did on high school education, various things that help them decide on, can we locate there and get the proper workforce we need? And we have scored very well if you look at us compared to the other counties. Roger,
Yeah.
you may want to
Yeah.
talk a little bit about that. But,
Actually, our comparison rate for Franklin County, our high school degree is 85%. Okay, you say, well, we'd rather be 100%, but then if you go up the road in one county, it's 85%. If you go west, it's 84.8. So we're doing okay as far as of course, that percentage always needs to be a little bit higher, but it kind of gives us an idea and it lets the industry know when they're trying to locate, what's going on in the county.
One of the things that happened recently here in the chamber was a big part of this was we recently had an open house at the TCAT Center that's out at the Business Development Center in Franklin County. That was a long time coming, and we had a waiting list in Shelbyville of over 100 people to get into the program that is the maintenance program for the industrial maintenance. And all the industries, the chamber meets once a month with various industries, and Rick is the president this year of our roundtable. And what we do is we look at what are the needs for the workforce for our community. And we just had the open house a few weeks ago that is a satellite training from the Shelbyville, which allowed us to train. We have 20 students there, and there are 20 students at the high school, or 12 students at the high school. So we can educate 32 kids every season. I think it's a 20-month program to go into the industrial maintenance program. And that is an absolute need for our county and for our industries to have the industrial maintenance certification. So that was a big deal for us. We were real proud of the Business Development Center where we have the satellite TCAT Center, and it's going to be a great thing.
Do you think that's generating enough interest and support that we may get a school?
Well, that's the hope. We looked at it like it's going to be a process, obviously, to get a standalone school. So what we were thinking was, in the meantime, do we just sit here and let our kids continue to leave our county, or do we do something about it? So Judy and a lot of folks in the chamber and that helped us develop this, Roger and Rick, all of us were a part of that. We said, okay, we can go out and get a satellite campus, educate 20, 30 kids every 20 months, or we can sit here and do nothing. So we chose to take action.
Do something.
Do something, yes.
And that's why you got the three-star community.
Exactly.
And culture, we've had the Kiwanis on our program. They talked about music by the lake. We have High on the Hog, a lot of other events. Is that not a factor in the three-star community as well?
Well, overall, yes. I mean, just the quality of life in the area, you know, and our civic clubs, you know, how they participate, and actually, you know, everybody works together to make our county a great county and to make us a destination place. And so, yes, I think so.
Well, if you think about what Franklin County has to offer, it's just, it's for me, I chose to live here. I was living in Florida, and my wife and I said, let's go find a place where there's water, because we wanted to have water sports. So we looked around the whole area in Tennessee, and it needed to be about 12 hours so our kids could get here. And we chose Tims Ford Lake in Franklin County, and we've been here 12 years. It's just home to us now. So.
Sometimes I think the lake is underrated. We've got a great state park, and just 2 years ago they opened up that kayak trail in the lake, which I have yet to do, and I think that's an adventure that's still ahead for me.
The Tims Ford State Park had over 1.2 million visitors last year, and it's no one really thinks about the fact that the draw that lake brings with outsiders, the money they spend here, and all the great things that contributes. We also have the University of South up the mountain, which is a real jewel for the crown, if you will. So we're real proud of all the things around our county.
We've got the research center, the
Yes,
Army Center,
we do.
we've got
Yes.
UTSI. I
Yes.
remember there's international students that go there and fire rockets and blow things up.
Exactly. Yeah. And there have been 9 astronauts from the
Yes.
UTSI program, so right out of Franklin County.
So now we can just sit on our laurels and say, well, we're a 3-star community, we're all done?
No.
That's the beginning.
Lots of work.
This happens every year.
Yes,
doesn't
to
it?
maintain. The chamber does a great job of maintaining this designation, and it's work each year. I mean, we get through with 1 year, then we have to start the process again next year, and just stay on top of all this to make sure that we keep that designation.
A week away from now, we'll be visiting with Judy and some other guests to talk about agriculture, but I wanted to bring that up in this discussion as part of a 3-star community. We have about 250 farmers and farms in Franklin County. I think that contributes a lot to our culture. And is that a significant factor in this 3-star program?
Well, I think it's a factor because just what the makeup of the county is. And Judy and Greg will talk about that later, I'm sure. But this year we included an agricultural day in Leadership Franklin County. And we did that simply because of the makeup of our county. So I'm not going to ruin their part of their show with that. But it's certainly a part of us and part of the 3-star, part of what is contributed to our county.
So living happily ever after in Franklin County, that's what we're trying to sell.
Exactly.
Hey, Franklin County is a good place to live.
And
if I could, Dick, there's also a program called Retire Tennessee, and I have a copy of the packet here. And on the inside, it gives all the things that Franklin County has to offer. Judy Taylor, again, travels the country and visits all the Retire Tennessee programs to sell Tennessee. And we get about 600 calls a month on people inquiring about Franklin County and what we have to offer. So when the people on the East Coast, she went to one in New Jersey a year or so ago, or in New York, I guess it was. And when people see the tax rate for property taxes here compared to New Jersey or New York, they're like, is that per month? And we're going, no, that's per year. So it's really a treat to be able to go out and sell Franklin County in the Retire Tennessee program. So Judy does an outstanding job. I always say, I know Rick and I have both been presidents. I think Rick was 2 years and I'm 2 years. And it's our job is easy because all we do is usually look at the script that Judy has spent hours writing and say, okay, let me read the script here that Judy
you're going to make her blush. Thank you very much for being with us today. I sure appreciate hearing about the 3-star program. I hope we're going to get it again next year. I think if everybody works hard, we probably will.
It's our pleasure being with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you're watching us on Comcast Channel 3, this show will repeat throughout the week until next Monday, when we'll have a fresh one. And if you don't catch us here, you want to watch it anytime, you can go to Franklin County Buzz on our Facebook page and watch it at will. Thanks a lot.
Smith Tire and Business Center, located at 1110 West Main Street in Deckard, here for all your maintenance needs. 5-quarter less conventional oil changes, $29.95, includes fluids checked and topped off at no extra cost. Large selection of tires in stock with layaway available on tires and wheels. Wiper blades and batteries available on site. Front end rebuilding and alignments, U-Haul rental, and even free brake inspections are offered. Open Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and 7:30 to 12 on Saturdays. Smith Tire and Business Center, the friendly folks.
When it comes to furniture, appliances, electronics, and yard equipment, start with a company you can trust. Badcock Home Furniture and More in Winchester has spent years faithfully serving their community and their customers. Badcock Furniture has always been ahead of the rest when it comes to brand name furniture, appliances, and electronics. That's why Badcock is the best. Badcock continues to renovate their store plan with new top-of-the-line quality products that fit your taste and budget and make your life at home easier than ever. Upgrade your appliances today. Ranges, freezers, refrigerators, microwaves, vacuums, and stay comfortable through the years with air conditioners and infrared quartz fireplace heaters in several sizes and designs. Live healthy and sleep better with iComfort Sleep Systems by Serta, plus sleep accessories, support systems, and foundations from other major brands. Badcock carries state-of-the-art entertainment equipment, TVs, DVD players, home theaters, computers, tablets, printers, and more, and financing is available. Visit Gregor K. Gillum and the staff at Badcock Home Furniture and More today. 405 Bypass Road in Winchester. Call 931-962-4991. We make it easy. We deliver. Badcock Home Furniture and More in Winchester.
Steel Salvage. Looking for ways to clean your garage out and pick up a few extra dollars? Got an old engine block in your yard? If it's metal or wire, it has value, and Steel's Scrapyard will pay you for it. Cash money. What scrap, you say? Iron, cast iron, tin, bundles of wires, all sorts. Precious metals like aluminum, copper, brass. Bring top dollar. Even those storm windows and doors can bring you money. Put it on the scale and hold out your hand. Money for scrap at Steels. Located at 504 4th Avenue Southwest in Winchester, they buy and sell almost everything.